Time for adventure!
You're a gentleman!
I'm no gentleman. I am an adventurer!
Adventurer! Adventure's that way. Because today we're looking at a film called Shipwrecked. Greetings and salutations, how's everybody doing? So, let's look at a film called Shipwrecked. A young Norwegian boy in 1850s England goes to work as a cabin boy and discovers some of his shipmates are actually pirates. So this was based on a book called Håkon og Norse Robinson, in Norwegian Robinson, and because this was a Scandinavian film and released in the U.S. as a English language version by the Walt Disney Productions, Walt Disney Pictures, and so basically this was distributed by Disney, and I gotta say, as a film that was distributed by them, this was really good. This was so good. I'm gonna say that this is like when I think of say now classic Disney films. Whenever I get the opportunity to, I'm honestly going to recommend this film. And I really thought this was a lot of fun. Whether it was say when the character of Håkon, when he ends up first getting on the ship, because what ends up happening is at the beginning of the film, his father ends up coming home and having a injury. So Håkon is having to become a cabin boy, so then that his family farm can be saved, and they won't have to leave their home. And I do think the moments of suspense, say when we first meet by the character of Howl and all that, who is the pirate who is trying at the beginning of the film, he ends up impersonating the guy who's gonna be coming on the ship.
Hey, you idiot!
A knot like this could cost a man his life. This is a knot!
So you better pay attention.
And I really think that, honestly, I could see this film being remade today. I can see it. Not that it needs to be. Mostly because I could see this being made today, and if they did, I could totally see them casting Bradley Cooper to be the antagonist of this film. Because I'm gonna be honest, I feel like if he did, he could do it. Or maybe they would cast Chris Hemsworth to be the bad guy. That would be interesting too. Or maybe he would have been cast as Jensen. You could have had two Marvel actors in this if they remade it. The sequence in which Håkon, when he meets Mary, I do think say when he's the way it's introduced, and then he's just saying "What are you doing here? I'm a stowaway," and all that. He's say, "Okay," and after which, the sequence in which Merrick, who is the antagonist, when he basically say, "There's been a stowaway on this ship. Who has been hiding her? Who?" And at first, Jensen's gonna be punished because they say, "Hey, we can't be, trying to whip people out in the open. We can't be doing that. So basically, just like say, okay, send her to the Mary to the brig, and then he basically say, now who's the bad guy in all this? And at first he say, grab that cat, and by cat it was like say a whip. And honestly, I really like the moments in which Hawken, when he is on the island by himself, and he is trying to like make it the best he can. He's trying to survive. Through the entire thing, and at one point, he's like making traps like it's Home Alone on an island. He ends up making a friend who's a becoming a bit of friends with Agrilla after he causes him to get stuck in a trap. I would say this was a lot of fun. The moment in which say we finally discover say, hey, Vincent, Jins, and Mary, that they were okay, and because what ended up happening is they find a treasure on the island, and because Merrick, it's his treasure. So what they end up doing is they end up putting the treasure somewhere else, so that way they can get out of there. And I really think that this is a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Like the moments of swashbuckling adventure, pretty great. I think the highlight of this film though is the sequence in which Jens, Hawken, and are trying to they're escaping on one of the boats that they make, and John's say, I got you now, child, and he's about to shoot his flintlock pistol, and Mary ends up shooting a cannon.
You're finished now, boy.
I'm gonna say this is it's actually fun. It's a lot of fun. I really do like the fact that at the end of it, Hawken basically is able to buy his family's farm and all that, and basically say, "Hey, we're good, Dad, we're good. We can stay here." So overall, a very entertaining film. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, give it a thumbs up maybe. And as always, don't forget to keep your popcorn warm, your drinks ice cold. And there's no TV out here, so I can't say keep your eyes on the screen, so I'm gonna go back inside. It's cold.